Konnichiwa, and welcome to the Bright Agent. That means hello, as I said on the last video. So now we are going to go to the second part of the booklet. But this time we're going to include some numbers. Of course, not just 1 to 10. We're going to do even bigger numbers. So we're continuing with the colours. It says Tsuzuku Toshiru means to continue and no. So we go to beige, but unlike most of the ones with katakana, it only has the katakana. You have to use it, you have to understand it, or else you're done for. So it's beige, which is beige, of course. But similar characteristics to brown, they are literally the same colour. For silver, it is very intense. It's really, really intense. So it could be precision, masculinity, and high-tech strength. Because silver was used to make tools and weapons in Japan, especially for samurais, for warriors. Also, there is a katakana for silver, which is Shinuba, which is part of the Romaji. Also, there's the steps to the rule thing, but not for the major thing, as you have to know the proper katakana. For bronze, it's a totally different story. It can be used as a hiragana, or a katakana, or a kanji in noble care. It's Seidoyo, which is a bit of a tongue twister, Seidoyo. Or, for the people who like using katakana, could use bronze, which is bronze. This time it was of my own interpretations, not from research. So it's rich decorations, wealth, abundant, and consistent qualities. Consistent good qualities, of course, not bad. Because usually it's used to make bells, which are called dotan, as it's pronounced, which are bronze bells. Decorated bronze, of course. But we get to the end of the colour section. Now there are some extras. Hairo, which is still important. It's still important. There are hundreds of shades in Japanese that you can learn that I haven't taught from there. There are tons. There can be like 25 or 20 for one colour. Meaning that if it continues like this, there might be over 300, even 500. The Taira is grey. And again, I use my own interpretation. Same thing with Niji-iro. But Hiro was my own interpretations. I thought both ways. So it's dull, cheerless, like we usually interpret it as, but can also be formal, strict, or serious. Because for Japan, people wear kimono, which is literally translated as Japanese clothing, and they usually wear blue, purple, grey because of their reputations. Now, for Nijiro, which is rainbow colour, it's varied, colourful, a bit flamboyant, godlike, because they attributed it to the gods, joyful, and of freedom. Now, for the numbers, which were called Suji, Suji, it means numbers. We're going to be using kanji forms. From 1 to a whopping 1 trillion. Ichi is 1, ni is 2, san is 3, yon is 4, go is 5, roku is 6, then oshichi is 7, hachi is 8, kyu or ku is 9, and ju is 10. Then we scale upwards. All you have to do is literally combine them to define. But it doesn't stay like that forever, because there's niju, which is 20, yonju, which is 40, goju, which is 50, hyaku, which is 100. In every new system break the pattern. So then from hyaku, we go to 1,000, which is sen. Then we go to 10,000, which breaks the pattern in a totally different way. Because they say ichi onto words bigger than 10,000. Meaning that for future numbers, you have to do so. Now, for 10,000, it's ichiman. For 100,000, it's juman. And for 100 million, it's ichioku. But then we explode all the way to a trillion. Ichicho. But this isn't the end of a booklet. What I want to really say is that you have to connect and multiply, basically. Like, Juman is 100,000. Ichiman is 10,000. Ichi is 1, Ju is 10. All you have to do is multiply the numbers. It's just that simple with Japanese. There might be some irregularities or changes of patterns, but it's fine. If you want success in numerical Japanese, do not confuse your characters. You'll regret it if you do. So there's an extension for katakana for the same kanji that happens to be used for ichi, which is 1. Sen, 1,000, is nearly the same as chi in the katakana version. Ni, no problem. Just space them out a little bit with the kanji version. That's all you have to do. But it will still be quite bad if you get it confused. Now we move on to 8. Hachi, which can also be written a different way, right over here, can also be mistakenly written here, as like this. As you see, literally the same looking kanji. Although one is katakana, one is a kanji. So you're going to regret it if you confuse them. You're just going to regret it. As I said with the combination theory, it is correct. Don't get me wrong. So, for example, from 11 to 99 and 101 to 999, combine your numbers. So there are some examples. Sanjuroku, which is 36, and Shichijugo, which is 75. All you have to do is combine the numbers. From Roku to Juroku to Sanjuroku, you get 36. From Go to Jugo to Shichijugo, you get 75. So 11 is Juichi, 12 is Junie, and it repeats, and it's bigger until it gets to 100, where it breaks the pattern again. San Judy is 32. Yon Judy is 42. But then it can all change to 100, breaks the pattern, and it can also change to Sen. But as it always says on the back, Kalides means it's the end. Sayonara, farewell. Yoides, it's good. And there's one other phrase. Matai, Shaw, which is see you next time. Matai Shaw, sayonara, toyoides, which, unless you haven't been paying attention, you should just rewind the video and see what that means. You can add that to your Japanese repertoire, and bye. Yoroshiku.